Test. Good morning. Good morning. Morning. Sleep stream. Indeedy. Oha. Good morning. Can everyone hear me? Oh, whoops. Shoot. I moved my window. Greetings, greetings. Loud and clear, excellent. Good to know. It made a noise. Look, I've turned notifications. Thank you, Lemon. Dear. Oh, move my coffin lid aside a smidgen more. Good morning. Good morning. Hi. So, the reason why I said everyone come sleep is because my lovely friend, alkamist / Agent K, however you like to refer to her, very kindly put my current background music through a music box. So now I have an even sleepier background music to play while... Oh, Ronnie, thank you for the subscribe. Oh no, gee, Tuxuan. Hello, hello. Welcome. And I am still working on some scrolly drawers on the side, so I thought I would put them on and have another small hangout with everyone. Just a moment. Boy, I hope this works. I have to test the calibration. It's kind of off. Hold on. Okay, not too bad. Getting close. About right. But yes, thank you for always giving me things only for me to thank you for them like a week afterwards. I am I am very guilty. Very guilty of not thanking people in a timely fashion. But this time I've turned alerts on, so I hope you won't mind. Hope you won't mind the added noise. Welcome. Would you like to, before I put on my my everyone go to sleep music, would you like to claim your spins? Would you like to claim your spins, friend? Open my wheel tab. You know, while you're here. You're here for the head pats? Okay, very well, very well. Let's go spin for debut and Ronnie before we get started on Nap's stream. Here you go, sis. Everyone, welcome back to the exciting, not so exciting Wheel of Gratitude. I'm sure you two are familiar with it now, but thank you so much for your donation, Debut. You will have 1 spin of the wheel, and thank you for your donation, Ronnie. You will get 3 spins of the wheel. So let's go, Z's. See if we can get Debut the head pat. Okie doke. 3, 2, 1, Go. Debut, you get bun legs. It's not quite as good as a head pack, but you can have a bun legs ticket if you want it at any point. You'll take it. Let's do 3 spins for Ronnie as well. Thank you so much for your donation. Let's go see. First spin. Go. Eh? Why does this always happen? Speedrun? Looks like speedrun? It does look like speedrun. Squinset screen. But I'll keep it as a speedrun. I'll draw Ronnie another left-handed draw. Hope you enjoy those. And oh, welcome Michael. And then Ronnie spin 2. Let's do this. Go. Oh, Ronnie's secret. Very nice. Ronnie's secret. I will keep that link for later. Yes, secret. Feel free to DM me and I will send you the link. I've already told you that it's an unaired stream, so that's not so secret. But the contents of the stream is yet unrevealed. Yeah, one more spin for Ronnie. Let's go, Z's. Yeah. Bun trivia. Back it up. To find some bun trivia to share with you. Let's see. There's my list of bun trivias. Oh, this is probably a piece of bun trivia that absolutely no one needed to know. But my left pinky finger is like half a centimeter shorter than my right one. And so the difference between the stretch of my hand is like quite different. It's something that you can see. If I turn my camera on, oh, actually no, where's my camera? My camera's not here. But the hand span of my two hands is quite different. And it was inconvenient for playing the piano, but it's not a big deal any other way. I think I must have just broken it at some point, like you do as a kid, and it never quite healed right. Probably. I mean, I don't think everyone's hands grow exactly the same, but you can tell that they're different size. The bun hands. Anyway, bun trivia. I feel like that's not very good trivia. Oh. Scratch his chin, wondering if there's something more interesting I could say. Just have a list of poultry bun facts. Oh, Ronnie. But yes. Bun hands are just scrolly and they have endured much through the years, but they're still going. Thank you so much for the donation. No head pats this time. Lest Leon comes back. But so Debut, you won a bun legs ticket. Let's quickly dip back to the drawing screen. It won't make much sense, but if you like, I can become legs. Bun becomes legs. Can become legs for a little bit? Very well. Let's do it. Hi, Wolf of the Fallen. I'm well. I'm about to become become a pair of legs. He haws a bit. This is definitely not your usual drawing stream, but you know, keeping things interesting. Just a tin really shorter under the desk. Okay, very well. I'll just I'll stand here and I'll draw with my knees for a bit. Very nice. Oh, thank you. Thanks for the kind words about my legs. Drawing with my knees. Indeedy. Oh, that's right. I was going to show off my my new Alchemist made music. So let's shimmy on to there we go. I'm not. You guys can see my hand right there. I'm just kidding. I'm drawing on my desk. Anyway, yes. As you can tell, it is a music box version of my usual background music, which means that I've become more powerful. Hope you guys will all go to sleep. It's wonderful. Yeah. Have a bit of bun legs to shake things up. Oh, no worries, but thank you for coming. Good night. Anyway, yes, I think this is the kind of music that could play appropriately to put everyone to sleep. Thanks for visiting. But hey, what else? Yes, I was just going to read another fairy tale at some point. I do also think I have to dip off and run somewhere with the rats, but can fit in some draw before then. Oh gee, sleep well. I mean, of course you don't have to sleep, but I requested this. I mean, I requested this not with the intention of putting everyone to sleep, but I think that's probably what's going to happen. Hello, it's Rinko. Yes, it's legs. Today I am legs. Oh, I keep shifting my canvas over onto that side. I guess, honestly... Oh, thank you. It's just the usual voice. Oh, Hayami, welcome. I do have hands. I also have legs. You know, I do feel like with the way VTubers usually stream, you only get to see their legs once in a blue moon, but here we have bun legs on display every now and then. So everyone remembers what they look like, and you can watch my hair and skirt physics for a while. I can step around here and there, dancing at my desk for no good reason at all. The bun shuffle. Oh, it's so welcome. Do you not like the bun shuffle? Bun's version of idle step. I'm not sure what that is, but it is some kind of step. It's just a VTuber model step. Oh, thank you for the kind words. No, this is actually a design that I'm doing for someone. The person who won my recent custom design slot. This is the design they've asked for. They've asked for a lovely lass. Here's the batch of references I was given. Notice that half of this is my own art, but that is just fine. I think she has like a simple build to her, and I think that what will make her prettier is the style of the accessories, going for a mostly studded look in places. Bun legs as a reward, they are. I mean, only if you enjoy looking at bun legs. I think I'll go back to bun face now. Oh, Ari. There we go. Oh yes, thank you. I'm always very tickled when there are folks wanting to get my designs. Oh, Devu, you got bun legs the other time as well. Thank you for doing the bun leg reveals. I'm sure someone here is thankful. Back to the bun face. Yes, when I sent them the concept that I had in mind, they were very receptive. I'm glad that they liked it. At first I was quite stuck because they were like, they want it to have like a sense of elegance, I think, but then also have the design itself look comfy. Which is interesting to think about. Had to scramble the brain a bit to figure it out. Bunhead is the favorite. Oh, thank you. I'm glad you like the bun face as well. But yes. Today is sleepy day. I don't have camera on, but I have my trusty pink blanket draped over me, trying to keep warm in these wintry days. Oh, thank you. It's just bun, being bun, doing bun thing. Nothing too fancy. Just thought I would say hello today and put everyone to sleep if you're willing. Actually, let's go back to the face. Let's do a better job with the face first. Tidy the face. Oh, it's Rivs. Hello. Welcome. I'm almost done writing this scenario that I'm going to play soonish. There's some more stuff I have to prepare, and I'm still deciding on a set list, a track list, for lack of better wording. Some appropriate music to play during it, and scenario. I do like drawing camels. I just think they're cute. I'm like that one meme. I just think they're neat. Always drawing them. Oh really? I mean, even though I like drawing camels, I also like drawing ears. You can probably tell, but I like to draw human ears. And I personally feel that the shape of the head is just kind of strange without them. Like human heads, I find a little bit strange without human ears. It's also one of the reasons why all Valavir have like hubcaps. Why hubcaps on the side of their heads? When a human head doesn't have like an ear place, it doesn't feel quite right to me. But that's like a personal preference. Like fox ears. Fox ears are good. What is your favorite part of your drawing at the moment? That's a tough one. Favorite part of the drawing at the moment? There isn't one because it's not finished, but I'll keep working on it. I think I knew a couple of people who once upon a time complained that it was really weird for camel characters to have human ears, and I was, yeah, no, I was like that doesn't quite suit me. That kind of logic. I understand why you feel that way, but at the same time, it's just what I like. It's just what I like. If you ever want to edit the human ears out of a design that I've made, and people do, you're more than welcome to. What's the largest piece of food you've ever eaten with chopsticks? Off the top of my head? I've eaten pizza with chopsticks before. No jokes. It's just because it's greasy. It's better to eat greasy food with chopsticks. Hi Snova. Yes. Yeah, it's just a personal preference yet again. I don't ever want to talk about stuff like this and have people feel like I've bashed them for something, you know? A Big Mac with chopsticks. Hey, that's pretty powerful. At a McDonald's. Pizza off the plate. That I also do. It's just, you know, something about touching greasy food. It's okay, as long as you have a place to, like, wash your hands. But... do you ever eat chips out of a bowl like a lizard with your tongue? No, I also use chopsticks if I'm eating chips. I've eaten ice cream with chopsticks. That's pretty... I mean, I can imagine it. I was thinking of doing like a spicy noodle challenge or something on stream someday, but I think what it would actually be is just like me eating noodles quietly on stream, the same as I do literally everything else on stream. Eat some noodles, talk with chat. There's no excitement here. Bring a pair of chopsticks to fine dining. Oh, I mean, you can reason it if you like. Unfortunately, there's no really deep reason why. It's just that I like drawing ears, and I think human heads look better with ears. That is all. It's kind of interesting, the logic though. I understand where you're coming from, so it's cool to think about it like that. Extra spicy fire nudes. I still have some in my cupboard from the time I bought them some while ago. The excitement comes when you reveal how to eat ice cream with chopsticks. Hey, I can do that on stream someday. I'll eat ice cream with chopsticks. Thinks about that one time where the entire talk of the chat was just the different flavors of Lay's that you guys have tried and how strange the ones out there are. Chip box. Someday. Ah, really? Well, I guess if eating spicy noodles with bun isn't very exciting, maybe you guys can join me for eating ice cream with chopsticks stream. I mean, like, if it's safe for you to eat the ghost pepper nudes, then be free. Oh, that's right, it's dairy. Brings the non-dairy dessert. I think my local Pack and Save doesn't have much in the way of exciting non-dairy alternatives, but I can eat some ice cream. I'll do it. I will literally do it. Next eating stream. Ice cream with chopsticks. Milk and ramen. I can only imagine like soy milk maybe in ramen. Maybe this is because I basically just don't have dairy milk unless it's been like delactosified. Oh yes, I know they do. It's just that I personally don't eat a lot of dairy. I keep going this way. The reason why I keep pulling my my drawing canvas towards the center is because my chat is to the left, and so I'm trying to read it and draw at the same time. Apologize. Cheese is so good with ramen, so I hear. I think I've said this on more than one occasion, but I kind of like, I always wish that I could enjoy cheese because it looks like a really delicious food. Maybe because cheese is like one of the most Instagram friendly like things. People doing cheese pulls and whatnot. But it just looks very tasty. The kind of thing that I want to enjoy but just kind of don't. Good morning, Canary. Welcome to a sleepy stream where no one seems to be sleeping yet. We started talking about food. Not sleepy anymore, just hungry. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, eat some food. eat something tasty. Make some food if you're just starting your day. If it's time to retire, then please by all means knock out. Gotta write that down for later. I think I'll write that down. Eat ice cream with chopsticks stream. It's official. I'll do this sometime. Post-workout meals are always great. Whatever you like. Oh, it's quite cold where I am. I have no fear of the ice cream melting unless I've turned the heater on in my room or something. I'm sure it won't. Sure it won't be that bad. Although whenever I stream and eat, and I've been guilty of doing this, I tend to eat very slowly, like snail pace slowly, to the point where I don't think I finish my food on most of the occasions. Favorite ice cream flavor? I quite like caramel flavored things, or like hokey pokey, that sort of thing. However, when I was visiting my cool Wellington friend back in the days where I used to see her more often, she used to take me out for ice cream now and then, and we would go hang out at a gelato place that she liked, and they had seasonal rotating flavors, and one of them was called speculoos, you know, the Dutch spice mix biscuit, and for the Christmas season, and it was actually my favorite. It was the best. It was so good. I sometimes think about that ice cream. Even though I get the feeling that maybe a lot of children aren't that keen on heavily spiced flavors. Maybe... Oh, sorry, moving to the center. Scratch his head. Maybe when I was in high school, I started to really like richly flavored festive foods. Maybe because I had some relatives who would make like Christmas cake and whatnot. So like mincemeat. I genuinely think that mincemeat is it's like an acquired taste, especially if you aren't used to very rich tasting foods. But I used to eat like Christmas pudding and whatnot with my father in the Christmas season. We'd usually buy one pudding, and it would usually be him and I who would eat it. And also his sisters who would bake Christmas cakes and things. Maybe because those flavors reminded me a lot of like family, as I think that is for a few people. The taste of citrus in Christmas, the taste of maybe mincemeat, mostly mixed spice, that sort of thing. And I ended up quite liking it. And at some point, I was really interested in trying speculoos because it was, you know, it's the Dutch Christmas biscuit. And they print it quite specially. Yes, I live in New Zealand, so I celebrate Christmas in the summer. You guys may not realize it, but at least half the world celebrates Christmas at a not winter time. Oh, did you? I quite liked it. I mean, it was specific gelato from this place, and they had maybe 3 or 4 specific Christmas flavors. Yeah, they had 3 or 4 Christmas flavors on rotation, and I wanted to try the speculoos because I had been interested in the biscuits and interested in trying them out. I'm in a bubble. No, you're not. It's media. Media tells you that Christmas is celebrated in winter because all the Christmas movies are made in the northern hemisphere. The famous one. Believe you me, like I grew up with that kind of media as well. Like we always have the same movies running at Christmas time. All of the movies set in winter. Like without a doubt. And I mean there's something special about that because obviously if you go by Christmas lore, maybe not the best way to put it, Christmas lore, the North Pole is cold, so it's snow, and having the snow is like a Christmassy feel. It's not a huge leap of logic. But nonetheless, you know, I don't celebrate Christmas during the winter because I'm from New Zealand, but I have done in the past because I have also lived in England and in America. Santa's on the beach. Admittedly, I can't think of any smash hit Christmas movies in New Zealand that are set in summer, but Christmas is in summer, so it's not a new thing by any means. It's a little bit like how I don't think Halloween is celebrated very much here in New Zealand because Halloween doesn't happen in autumn or like fall time. So pumpkins aren't in season when Halloween comes around in New Zealand. It's things like that. Welcome, Meta. Holiday season. I'm glad it gives you a happy feeling. I know it's not a happy time for everyone, but for me, I think it's a warm time to think of family. Anyway, that is the very long-winded reason why I like speculoos ice cream, but I never get to have it. I mean, vanilla is nice. Good old basic vanilla. I think I wanted to watch something with my family last year, and so I went and played it specifically for them, but it's a movie called Klaus? And it's one that I watched with Sen. Sen streamed it for me once upon a time a while ago, and we watched it together. And I was very fond. Very lovely. In fact, I think it was so lovely that afterwards my father said I have like icky feelings. I feel exceedingly heartwarmed. Die Hard. Admittedly, nowadays I don't think I have a lot of media to watch. At the very least, I get the impression that these last few Christmases I've been quite ill at some point. Or maybe I've gone home with the intention of streaming. Maybe was it last year? I feel like that probably happened last year. But the year before I was very sick. I was like in the ER on like Christmas Eve. But it do be like that. I don't have a lot of portable streaming options. I think if I was to go home this year and stream, it would probably end up being quite the same. If anything, maybe I'll just turn on Discord and we can just watch a movie or something together in lieu of doing anything proper. Wish you good health, thank you. Good health is great. Please remember to look after your health. Whenever I've been busy doing things, always nice to have the reminder that you can always ask someone to do something or make something for you. Is usually what I'm guilty of doing. Thanks, I love good health. Wish you guys all good health as well. But you can't commission someone to make you a new health, so you have to look after it the best you can. It's yours and you only really get one. That's why it's very important. Hydrate yourselves. I'm gonna redeem my own Bun drink water, so everyone drink some water. Bun will also drink water. Oh, you see that? Oh, Key. Thanks, Lemon, for redeeming the Bun drink water. I'll drink some more water then. Bun drinks water. Oh, thank you. Bun drinks more water. I'm drinking water from my half orange, half pink straw. Oh, and I'm once again drawing on the side of the screen. Oh yes, if you need to hydrate, please, by all means, do it. Don't let yourself become dry, friends. I speak quite casually about it, but I know that health is quite a sensitive topic for many. I know it has been for me in some recent years. So I can only say, please look after yourself and also allow folks to look after you. I think that's very hard, but I'll try to take my own advice as well. Well, you know, what with the plague going around still. I'm sorry for the heat. Hello, midnight chocolate. Dangerous times. I have been, you know, mildly concerned for the friends I have getting vaccinated. Pretty much, but I'm still sorry if no one else will be sorry. Indeed, stay cool as much as you can. Cookies. Very nice. I have to start releasing more horses and just like holding on to them. Maybe I'll try and make some good progress with this render, and then I'll get to releasing some of my horses. Scratch his head. That being said, I kind of want to stop and read something. Bun children forever rotting around in my hard drive. They'll come out soon. Eat something, Bun? It's kinda not the time to eat. Oh, thank you for redeeming Bun's stretch. Oh. Yeah. Oh, just a moment. Pops back. Thank you for the Bun redeem, women. Yeah. Okay. Thanks for explaining. Did not have to. Definitely did not have to. Oh, actually, I should render the jacket before doing the hair. Let's render the jacket before that. You wanna do squats? What, does that mean I should also do squats? No squats for me. Yes, let's have nice spines. Oh, about to sleep is good. About to sleep is good. I did start this stream with the intention of putting some folks to sleep. Yes. Move your legs around then. Back flip. That's pretty cool. Oh, backflip indeed. Oh, good night, Meta. Sleep well. Backflip to sleep. That is very impressive. Oh, it's Faye, welcome. How's it going? Oh, sounds like a real powerful beast. I'd love to be strong enough to do that. I am kind of at the point where I cannot open jars. Struggling to open jars, it's quite miserable. Oh, good luck with work. I ran it under some hot water and everything. Thank you. I like to think it's not because I'm feeble, but just because, you know, just because it's a slightly unfriendly jar. Rubber glove. I see. Maybe I'll pull something out. Oh, keep moving. Bye bye. Thanks for stopping by, Midnight Chocolate. already been an hour, so maybe let's go into the reading. Unless you sit here and watch me render something for a bit too long. What is drawing speedily? What are we reading? Something fairy tale. Something easy and grim, yeah. Oh. Just adding to the sleepy vibe, methinks. If you want some sweet bun emotes, that's right. Collection of varied bun crying emotes. And a picture of bun cosplaying a piece of sushi. Do some fix-ups later. Render the jacket later. Just getting render the jacket now. Reading, right. Let's hop over to the good old. What music would be good to play? Maybe this one? Oh. I'm glad if you like the flowers. What shall we read? Let's read, Snow White and Rose Red. Something to snooze to. A Brothers Grimm classic, mayhaps. Characters in this. Let's just do it. title. add the title to the Snow White and Rose Red. A short story. Can everyone hear me? Can you all hear the tinkly background tunes? Hello, Mario. Oh, good. Snow White and Rose Red. There was once a poor widow who lived in a lonely cottage. In front of the cottage was a garden wherein stood 2 rose trees, one of which bore white and the other red roses. She had 2 children who were like the 2 rose trees, and one was called Snow White and the other Rose Red. I've forgotten to get out my book. They were as good and happy, as busy and cheerful as ever 2 children in the world were. Only Snow White was more quiet and gentle than Rose Red. Rose Red liked better to run about in the meadows and fields, seeking flowers and catching butterflies. But Snow White sat at home with her mother and helped her with housework, or read to her when there was nothing to do. The 2 children were so fond of one another that they always held each other by the hand when they went out together. And when Snow White said, "We will not leave each other," Rose Red answered, "Never so long as we live." And their mother would add, "What one has she must share with the other." They often ran about the forest alone and gathered red berries, and no beasts did them any harm, but came close to them trustfully. The little hare would eat cabbage leaf out of their hands, and the roe grazed by the side, the stag leapt merrily by them, and the birds sat still upon the boughs, sang whatever they knew. No mishap overtook them. If they had stayed too late in the forest and night came on, they laid themselves down near one another upon the moss and slept until morning came. And their mother knew this and did not worry on their account. Once, when they had spent the night in the wood and the dawn had roused them, they saw a beautiful child in a shining white dress sitting near their bed. He got up and looked quite kindly at them, but said nothing and went into the forest. And when they looked round, they found they had been sleeping quite close to a precipice, and would certainly have fallen into it in the darkness if they had gone only a few paces further. And their mother told them, must have been the angel who watches over good children. Snow White and Rose Red kept their mother's little cottage so neat that it was a pleasure to look inside it. In the summer, Rose Red took care of the house, and every morning laid a wreath of flowers by her mother's bed before she awoke, in which was a rose from each tree. In the winter, Snow White lit the fire and hung the kettle on the hob. The kettle was of brass and shone like gold, so brightly was it polished. Just a moment. In the evening, when the snowflakes fell, the mother said, "Go, Snow White, and bolt the door." And then they sat round the hearth, and the mother took her spectacles and read aloud out of a large book, and the two girls listened as they sat and span. And close by them lay a lamb upon the floor. Behind them, upon a perch, sat a white dove with its head hidden beneath its wings. One evening, as they were thus sitting comfortably... Oh, wait, no, that is right. Apologies. One evening, as they were thus sitting comfortably together, someone knocked at the door as if he wished to be let in. The mother said, "Quick, Rose Red, open the door. It must be a traveler who is seeking shelter." Rose Red went and pushed back the bolt, thinking that it was a poor man. But it was not. It was a bear that stretched his broad black head within the door. Rose Red screamed and sprang back. The lamb bleated, the dove fluttered, and Snow White hid herself behind her mother's bed. But the bear began to speak. It said,
"Do not be afraid. I will do you no harm. I am half frozen and only want to warm myself a little beside you."
"Poor bear," said the mother. "Lie down by the fire. Only take care that you do not burn your coat." Then she cried, "Snow White, Rose Red, come out. The bear will do you no harm. He means well." So they both came out, and by the lamb and dove came nearer and were not afraid of him. The bear said,
"Here, children, knock the snow out of my coat a little."
And so they brought the broom and swept the bear's hide clean. And he stretched himself by the fire, growled contentedly and comfortably. It was not long before they grew quite at home, played tricks with their clumsy guest. They tugged his hair with their hands, put their feet upon his back, rolled him about. And they took a hazel switch and beat him, which he growled, and then they laughed. But the bear took it all in good part. Only when they were too rough, he called out,
"Leave me alive, children. Snow White, Rose Red, will you be till we were dead?"
When it was bedtime and the others went to bed, the mother said to the bear, "You can lie there by the hearth, and then you'll be safe from the cold and the bad weather." As soon as day dawned and the two children let him out, he trotted across the snow into the forest. Henceforth, the bear came every evening at the same time, laid himself down by the hearth, and let the children amuse themselves with him as much as they liked. And they got so used to him that the doors were never fastened until their black friend had arrived. When spring had come and all outside was green, the bear said one morning to Snow White,
"Now I must go away and come back for the whole summer."
"Where are you going then, dear bear?" asked Snow White.
"I must go into the forest and guard my treasures from the wicked dwarfs. In the winter, when the earth is frozen hard, they are obliged to stay below and cannot work their way through. But now, when the sun has thawed and warmed the earth, they break through it and come out to pry and steal, and what once gets into their hands and in their caves does not easily see daylight again."
Snow White was quite sorry at his departure, and as she unbolted the door for him, and the bear was scurrying out, he caught against the bolt, and a piece of his hairy coat was torn off, and it seemed to Snow White as if she had seen gold shining through it, but she was not sure about it. The bear ran away quickly, and was soon out of sight behind the trees. A short time afterwards, the mother sent her children into the forest to get firewood. There they found a big tree which lay felled on the ground, and close by the trunk something was jumping backwards and forwards in the grass, but they could not make out what it was. When they came nearer, they saw a dwarf with an old withered face and a snow-white beard a yard long. The end of the beard was caught in a crevice of the tree, and the little fellow was jumping about like a dog tied to a rope and did not know what to do. He glared at the girls with his fiery red eyes and cried, "Why do you stand there? Can you not come here and help me?" "What are you up to, little man?" asked Rose Red. "You stupid prying goose," answered the dwarf. "I was going to split the tree to get a little wood for cooking. The little bit of food that we people get is immediately burnt up with heavy logs. We do not swallow so much as you coarse, greedy folk. I had just driven the wedge safely in, and everything was going as I wished, but the cursed wedge was too smooth and suddenly sprang out. The tree closed so quickly that I could not pull out my beautiful white beard. So now it is tight and I cannot get away, and these silly, sleek, milk-faced things laugh. How odious you are!" The children tried very hard, but they could not pull the beard out. It was caught too fast. "I will run and fetch someone," said Rose Red. "You senseless goose," snarled the dwarf. "Why should you fetch someone? You are already too many for me. Can you not think of something better?" "Don't be impatient," said Snow White. "I will help you." And she pulled her scissors out of her pocket and cut off the end of the beard. As soon as the dwarf freed himself, he laid hold of the bag which lay amongst the roots of the tree, and which was full of gold, and lifted it up, grumbling to himself, "Uncouth people, to cut off a piece of my fine beard. Bad luck to you." And then he swung the bag upon his back and went off without even once looking at the children. Some time afterwards, Snow White and Rose Red went to catch a dish of fish. As they came near the brook, they saw something like a large grasshopper jumping towards the water, as if it was going to leap in. They ran to it and found it was the dwarf. "Where are you going?" said Rose Red. "You surely don't want to go into the water?" "I am not such a fool," cried the dwarf. "Don't you see that the accursed fish wants to pull me in?" The little man had been sitting there fishing, and unluckily the wind had tangled up his beard with the fishing line. A moment later a big fish made a bite, and the feeble creature had not strength to pull it out. The fish kept the upper hand and pulled the dwarf towards him. He held on to all the reeds and rushes, but it was of little good, for he was forced to follow the movements of the fish, and was in urgent danger, being dragged into the water. The girls came just in time. They held him fast and tried to free his beard from the line, but all in vain. Beard and line were entangled fast together. There was nothing to do but to bring out the scissors and cut the beard, whereby a small part of it was lost. When the dwarf saw that, he screamed out, "Is that civil, you Is that civil, you toadstool, to disfigure a man's face? Was it not enough to clip off the end of my beard? Now you have cut off the best part of it. I cannot let myself be seen by my people. I wish you'd been made to run the soles off your shoes." Then took out a sack of pearls which lay in the rushes, and without another word he dragged it away, and disappeared behind a stone. It happened that soon afterwards the mother sent the two children to the town to buy needles and thread, and laces, ribbons. The road led them across a heath, upon which huge pieces of rock lay strewn about. There they noticed a large bird hovering in the air, flying slowly round and round above them. It sank lower and lower, and at last settled near a rock not too far away. Immediately they heard a loud, piteous cry. They ran up and saw with horror that the eagle had seized their old acquaintance the dwarf and was going to carry him off. The children, full of pity, at once took tight hold of the little man and pulled against the eagle so long that at last he let his booty go. As long as the dwarf had recovered from his first fright, he cried with his shrill voice, "Could you not have done it more carefully? You dragged at my brown coat so that it is all torn and full of holes, you clumsy creatures." Then he took up a sack full of precious stones and slipped away again under the rock into his hole. The girls, who by this time were used to his ingratitude, went on their way and did their business in town. As they crossed the heath on their way home, they surprised the dwarf, who had emptied out his bag of precious stones into a clean pot, and had not thought that anyone would come there so late. The evening sun shone upon the brilliant stones. They glittered and sparkled, all the colors so beautifully. But the children stood still and stared at them. "Why do you stand gaping there?" cried the dwarf, and his ashen grey face became copper red with rage. He was still cursing when a loud growling was heard, and a black bear came trotting towards them out of the forest. The dwarf sprang up in a fright, but he could not reach his cave, for the bear was already close. Then, in the dread of his heart, he cried, "Dear Mr. Bear, spare me. I will give you all my treasures. Look, the beautiful jewels lying there. Grant me my life. What do you want with such a slender little fellow such as I? You would not feel me between your teeth. Come, take these two wicked girls. They're tender morsels for you. Fat as young quails, for mercy's sake, eat them." The bear took no heed of his words, but gave the wicked creature a single blow with his paw, and he did not move again. The girls had run away, but the bear had called to them, "Snow White and Rose Red, do not be afraid. Wait, I will come with you." Then they recognized his voice and waited. And when he came up to them, suddenly his bear skin fell off, and he stood there a handsome man, clothed all in gold. "I am a king's son," he said, "and I was bewitched by that wicked dwarf who had stolen my treasures. I've had to run about the forest as a savage bear until I was freed by his death. Now he has gotten his well-deserved punishment." Snow White was married to him, and Rose Red to his brother, and they divided between them the great treasure which the dwarf had gathered together in his cave. The old mother lived peacefully and happily with her children for many years. She took the two rose trees with her, and they stood before the window. Every year, they bore the most beautiful roses, white and red. The end. Goes back to my tinkly sleep music. Snow White and Rose Red. Interesting. The dwarf was very mean. Goodness, can you imagine having your life saved so many times to be so ungrateful? Goodness. Small and mean dwarfs. I see, I see. Kind and elusive. Yes. Varied indeed. Oh. Just a short story to tuck you in for a good evening, mayhaps. I do apologize. I lose my voice a lot recently, so story times end up being quite whispered, but I will do my best to So tomorrow we have Dorian Gray. No, I'm so sorry. My voice keeps fading away, but I would like to continue reading Picture of Dorian Gray. And we can run through another few chapters. Keep it a regular thing. More story time indeed. But I have mentioned that it will be more bun theatre than story time. I consider this story time, and I feel like Dorian Gray is like the period's melodrama. It's like daytime television with a bun. So we'll see how that goes. Hopefully turns out well. Hopefully I can hold on to my voice long enough to read it. But yes. Alright, just tying up stream. Nothing too long today. Mostly came on to say hello and flex my new BGM. Hope you'll all have a good sleep when you do. If you'd like to come along for Dorian Gray daytime television tomorrow, hope to see you there. Yes, please do. Alka's very busy, so I think she's hard to catch, but yes, as always, beaming my thanks. Also, I've fallen behind with uploading my Twitch VODs, mostly because I thought I should make like thumbnails for them, but I think at this point in time, I just won't bother. I'll just upload them. Bun is doing fine. Bun is losing her voice though, so I will drink some water, having redeemed many Bun drink waters. Oh, thanks Mario, thanks for coming by. Everyone rest well. Comfy stream, hope that they're comfortable. I'm quite comfy in my blanket. Mayhaps I'll have to add a blanket to my model someday. Bye bye. Yes. Good night. wish you all a peaceful night. Good night, good night. Comfy banner mode? Yes, maybe perhaps. Thank you for coming. See you soonsies. Night. Also, before I forget, if I haven't done my left-handed draw redeems before the end of the week, feel free to bunk me. I'm at high risk of forgetting, so it's actually a coffin. I'm popping in my coffin. Good night.